Hi, my name's Curtis, and today I'm going to show you how to plant a carnivorous plant that's been shipped to you bare root. I think this can be kind of intimidating for some people just because the plant is kind of delicate and it has fragile roots. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so today I'll be working with a Drosera spatulata. So I have my carnivorous soil mix, a pair of tweezers, a spray bottle with distilled water, and my empty container, which is about 3.5 to 4 inches deep, so there's going to be plenty of room for root growth. Now, typically sundews like this are challenging to plant because there's not much to hold on to, and it's easy to get soil stuck all over the plant or break the roots, but we're going to make it really easy. So the first thing I'll do is fill my pot with soil all the way to the top. There we go. And then what I like to do is just tap it on the table a couple times. What this does is allows the soil to compact a little bit. If you don't do this, over time your soil is going to sink down and you're going to find that you have a depressed space here in the pot. And what happens is air can't get through here. It tends to kind of stagnate and you end up with bacteria and mold growth, which is obviously not going to be very good for your plant. Once it's packed down like that, I go ahead and just top it off again with some more soil. Alright, so we've compressed the soil down and we've topped off the pot. Now we go ahead and I like to take my tweezers and just jam them right down in the middle of the pot, pretty far down there, and just kind of twirl them around a little bit. And what we're doing is making a hole that will accommodate the roots for the plant. Alright, and that looks pretty good there. So I have my hole, and I'm going to go ahead and pick up the spatulata. And what I like to do is just be gentle with it. I grab it by the base with one hand, and then with the other hand I take my tweezers. And what you want to do is just take the roots and gently guide them down into that hole that you've made. And then when you're pretty much all the way down, just grab the base of the plant with the tweezers and just lower it until it lays flush there on the soil. Just like that. So now what I like to do is just go around the plant. Just poke your tweezers in there. That'll collapse the hole, collapse the air pocket that you have. Make sure that the soil has good contact with the roots of the plant. That looks pretty good. And then just to be thorough, I'll take the spray bottle. Make sure it's set to the stream setting instead of the spray setting. And just go all the way around the plant and kind of do the same thing. We want to make sure that the roots get really good contact with the soil. And we also eliminate any air pockets. Alright, and that's it. Maybe at this point the only thing you might need to do is, if you happen to get little bits of soil on the leaves, go ahead and pick those off. This one looks pretty clean, so we're not going to have to do that today. This method works with pretty much all sundews and fly traps. I've even used it with some bare root pygmies, which are kind of notorious for not liking root disturbance, and they were fine. It's also easy to do with most types of pitcher plants too, if the plants aren't too big. Alright, so there you go. I hope this helps you out. If you liked the video, check out our shop and other how-tos and care tips at CuriousPlant.com. And thanks for watching.